Hello, I'm Adam Pacitti from Cultaholic.com. Unfortunately, Jack is away today. No, he's not visiting the zoo, he's not seeing the penguins, he's not masturbating on some bus. Unfortunately, Jack is poorly today. He's got the sniffles. There's nothing to worry about, but I think it's important that before we even get started with the news, and it's some big news today, before we even get started, leave a nice comment for little Jack the Jobber below. So this is big. WWE have reportedly reached a deal with Fox to air SmackDown Live after NBC Universal turned down their right of first refusal in renewing a deal. According to ESPN, the outlet that first broke this news, sources have described it as massive, with Darren Rovell explaining why SmackDown Live may be so appealing to Fox. He says, with live TV viewed as a prized commodity in the era of DVR and on-demand, and SmackDown Live straddling the worlds of scripted and sports TV, Fox greatly valued the opportunity to pursue one of WWE's signature programs. The deal doesn't actually begin until autumn 2019, and there are very few details in the initial ESPN report. However, the Wrap are reporting that it may mean a change in broadcast date for SmackDown Live. Obviously, SmackDown Live at the moment is broadcast on a Tuesday. It's just 2 hours long. There's no word on whether it'll go 3 hours yet, but we'll keep you up to date with that. Please no. Please no. Anyway, the Wrap are reporting that it almost definitely means a move to Friday night. Friday Night SmackDown is returning to our screens. Well, probably. So as I say, details of this deal are very sparse at the moment. However, following the announcement, WWE stock has risen today by almost 5%. Now that may not sound like a huge deal, but that actually means that WWE stock is up $150 million today. Which is a lot. That's a big number. In other news, former Premier League striker Grant Holt has been promoted to appear for Paige's family's promotion WAW next year. A preview image has been shared on Twitter advertising Fightmare 3 in 2019, where Holt will team with Roy and Zack Knight, of course known as the UK Hooligans. Fans have been advised to keep their eyes peeled at upcoming WAW events because Grant Holt may make an appearance, which means they're probably building a decent storyline to the event next year. I'm not going to pretend to know anything about football or anything about Grant Holt. I'd never heard of Grant Holt before I started recording this video. Ross wrote this for me, obviously a big football fan, so he's written a few extra notes here. Football, not soccer, fans in England might remember Holt for appearing for teams like Norwich, where WAW are based, Wigan and Aston Villa. He once scored 15 goals in a single Premier League season, which is comparable to somebody as rubbish as Jinder Mahal winning the WWE Championship, which happened a year ago today. Happy anniversary. And finally, Randy Orton has given comment on his recent successful knee surgery, saying to WWE.com, "I knew I needed the surgery since late last year, but I've been waiting for the right time to get my knee cleaned out. Right now was the right time." No time frame has been given for Orton's return, and although it's quite likely that he'll be ready to compete by SummerSlam, it's going to be quite close to SummerSlam by the time he is ready, and apparently WWE officials aren't keen to rush him into a storyline, so it's quite probable that we won't see Orton compete at SummerSlam, but probably quite soon afterwards. Come back heel, Orton. Please come back heel. You're so boring at the moment. Thanks for watching this quick news update. I've been Adam Pacitti from Cultaholic.com, and you can follow me on Twitter here. If you enjoy what we do here at Cultaholic, you can pledge to our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.